to another edition of Inside Bama State Sports, live in the Hive. Travis Strong, your host, joined by our athletic director, Ms. Jennifer Lynne Williams. And Jen, it's that time of year again. It's championship season. Last time we talked, cross country had just come off a championship. Soccer just wrapped up. Now volleyball's turn as they get ready to go to Mississippi Valley.
Yeah, so a lot going on. This is that time where your fall sports are kind of ending and your winter are intersecting. But we do have volleyball. Friday we'll have volleyball senior night against A&M. The start time for that has been changed, so make sure you guys are updated. It's 5 o'clock start time tomorrow for our volleyball senior day, and their championship will take place the following week. I believe they start on Thursday in Itabena.
Let's go ahead and put 2 dates on everybody's calendar. 2 dates they need to know before we get to Turkey Day. One is the day before Turkey Day, November 27th, the next Hornet Club meeting, which will take place in the stadium.
Yes, so we are having a Hornet Club meeting, and it actually is going to be in the Acadome this year. It'll be in the Sky Lounge. It'll take place starting at 12 o'clock. We invite current donors to the Hornet Club, those interested, those that may have taken a lapse in their giving but are ready to come back on board. It's really more informative. We bring some of our coaches in who are available to kind of give updates on their program, and they're just talking about what that support looks like for supporting our 18 sports that we carry here at Alabama State.
One other date before we get into the logistics of what's going to happen in a couple of weeks, December 3rd, one of the biggest days I know you have marked on your calendar is Giving Tuesday, and it's what people need to understand. It's not an Alabama State thing. This is a global effort that people do.
Yes, I've seen on different feeds through social media, this is not an Alabama State thing. Giving Tuesday is it's a newly kind of formed day of philanthropy that has spread across the nation, across the world. It's global. You really ask constituents to, whether it's colleges, different nonprofits, to really focus in on that day, which is Giving Tuesday, and support whatever the entity is that's near and dear to your heart. So on December 3rd, we're asking Hornet Nation to really consider to make a gift to the Hornet Club. You can do it sport specific. You can give to our general fund. We just ask that you give. No gift is too small. We just want to show our student athletes that they're supported financially as well as in the stands and through mentorship. But this is our dedicated day to giving to Hornet Athletics.
So if you visit BamaStateSports.com today or next week or the week after, don't click on the link and give yet. Wait till December 3rd. You can actually click and give now.
Yeah, you can
and
give
then you
now.
Can give again on December 3rd if you want to.
Yeah, we take gifts all the time. BamaStateSports.com, our support ASU Athletics, the tab up there. You can make a gift anytime, but we're asking, we know the holidays are approaching. We get it. We ask that December 3rd, if you have not made a gift this calendar year, because we operate the Hornet Club on the calendar year, which the Hornet Club is the official fundraising arm for Alabama State Athletics. We ask that if you haven't made a gift or you want to give some more, please do so on that December 3rd. We plan on stewarding all of our donors, saying who give at a certain level during the calendar year before the holidays. So we just ask that you all support and just show your Hornet pride on December 3rd.
Before we get anything else, remember this number. Write it down if you don't have it. 334-229-4551. 334-229-4551. That's the ticket office. And the reason we give that number now is because not only do we have a big event coming up in 2 weeks inside ASU Stadium, we've also got basketball around the corner at home. We've already had one home game.
Yeah.
The women will continue and play here again on November 20th and November 24th. So really 2 back-to-back home games.
Yeah.
But that gets them in and gets them tickets to those games.
Right. We are charging for not just conference games, for the entire year. Men's and women's basketball, just like football, and now newly introduced baseball, those are revenue-generating sports for us. So there is a charge for the season. Also keep in mind, if you're interested in those courtside seats, please contact Mr. Terrence Jones. He will walk you through that process. We introduced that during conference play last year, but those are a great opportunity for you to entertain, your folks at work or corporate clients, or just a nice seat in the house. And we do it for a season-long package, but we also do them game by game depending on availability. But yes, basketball is here. We play women's basketball 2 games next week. Our men are on the road, so make sure you're checking in. They can listen on BamaStateSports.com. I know a lot of the ESPNs have been picking us up, but it's that time of the year again.
It is, and if you're on the East Coast, don't be shocked at this game time. November 18th, the women are back in action. They're on the road at Clemson. It's an 11 a.m. Eastern time start, 10 a.m. Central. It's Education Day. Still have a ton of elementary school students. That game will be on the ACC network. The men return to action on the 20th in Knoxville against Tennessee. You can watch that game on the SEC network, or you can turn it down and listen to the game on the Hornet Sports Network. Whichever you want to do, it's there. It's feasible. Both teams will be on television throughout their non-conference schedule. But let's get to the thing that closes out ASU Stadium every year. Turkey Day Classic this year against Prairie View A&M. 2 o'clock kickoff on November 28th. 2 weeks from Thursday. It just, 2 weeks from today, actually. So it seems like really everything has just kind of flown by in the fall.
Yeah, I'm just like, the fall is gone. But yes, Turkey Day, it'll be our last home game. We're expecting some really great things from our program and for our team on Turkey Day. It's going to be an exciting game. I know Prairie View, I've talked to, to their leadership, and they're looking at bringing in a good contingency to ASU Stadium, and we're just asking our Hornet faithful to come out. We know it's Thanksgiving, but you can get turkey at the stadium. But yes, just come spend some time, eat some turkey, then come on out to the game, 2 o'clock. Expect it to be a good one, and hopefully it warms up a little bit. I'm not a meteorologist, but...
Well, it's 2 weeks, so you really never know. Family atmosphere for Thanksgiving. What better way to spend it than with your Alabama State family, alumni, friends, family, former players come out. We hear it all the time. It was packed at Crampton Bowl. It can still be packed here at ASU Stadium against Prairie View, who is still in the running for the West Division title. And it could come down to that last weekend of who decides who's going to go from the East and the West.
Yeah, so we've talked a little off camera about the different scenarios, and it's just a lot happening right now with SWAC football. And so, we just ask that, come out to the last home game. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. And we just want to spend that Thanksgiving Day with your Hornet family in ASU Stadium.
One football note before we move on. I will go ahead and break it on here. This week, Ezra Gray was named the COSADA Academic All-District member. He'll be either a first, second, or third team COSADA team All-American. Will be the second in 3 years here from Alabama State, multiple sports. Big accomplishment for that young man with a 4.0 GPA.
Yeah, when we talk about Ezra Gray, he embodies the concept is that, strong mind, strong body. And we have scholar athletes, and we challenge them to not only succeed in their sport, but to get it done in the classroom, because as administrators, as coaches, if we're not preparing our student athletes for life after sport, we failed them. And, we want our student athletes, and we want all of ASU students to go on once they leave here and be prepared for life. And our coaches, our folks in academics, our faculty, our support staff, they are really instilling that message into our student athletes that we want you all to succeed, whether that's through internships, through conferences. We're going to apply for grants. We're going to work to get them to exposure so that once they leave here, they're going to be prepared to succeed at life.
Speaking of student athletes, we want to congratulate those in the fall that have made all conference. Cross country is based on performance. Multiple members of both of those teams made all conference this year. A pair of players from soccer made all conference, including a local product made all conference in soccer. Volleyball will have theirs announced next week. Football will have theirs announced in 2 weeks. Whole host of things going on, and I know your schedule is about to ramp up a little bit with volleyball championships coming up, and then wrapping up football and transitioning over to basketball.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could actually get on the road to catch men's basketball, since they won't be here until the new year. But we just have so much happening. Our staffs are everywhere. I say check in on my folks, my staff, and our coaches and our support staff, because this is a crazy time when you look at sports medicine, strength and conditioning. This crossover period is we really stretch ourselves thin, but that's why we're in it. Right. We love what we do, and we're just excited. I look at this exciting time of the year, not busy.
Check out BamaStateSports.com for all of your schedule needs. Volleyball on the road in Itabena next week to play Mississippi Valley State, or at Mississippi Valley State in the conference tournament. Women's basketball at Clemson, return home here for 2 games. Hit the road again and then return again for a game against another in-state opponent. men's basketball, Clemson VCU, or excuse me, Tennessee VCU next week. And then they hit the road to Destin right after the Turkey Day Classics. That might be a chance you get. Bring the family down to Destin and catch a couple of games. And
yeah, we'll see.
I had to throw that one in for you. Since we're driving,
Destin, I know we have our SWAC winter meeting, so we'll see. We're going to figure it out. I might hop on the bus and go to VCU.
Hey, anytime you're ready, we'll be there waiting.
Okay.
But thank you again for your time this week, as always, and we'll look forward to our next episode.
Thank you.
So for Jennifer Lynne Williams, this is Travis Strome saying thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Until next time.